in the heart of the Whispering Woods lived Pip, the tiniest fairy ever known to the magical realm. While other fairies could lift flower petals and guide butterflies with ease, Pip struggled to carry even the lightest teardrop. Her wings, notorious, no larger than maple seeds, sparkled with a gentle blue light that seemed almost apologetic for its modest glow. Despite her size, Pip had been given an important responsibility. She was the keeper of lost dreams, tasked with collecting forgotten wishes and helping them find their way back to their rightful owners. It was a job usually reserved for much larger fairies, but Pip's gentle heart and keen attention to detail had earned her this special role. One autumn evening, Pip discovered something unusual during her nightly rounds, a dark shadow creeping through the forest, consuming dreams as it went. Her tiny heart raced as she realized this was the notorious dream eater, a creature that fed on lost hopes and aspirations, leaving only emptiness behind. The other fairies had always warned about the dream eater, but none had seen it for centuries. Pip knew she should alert the fairy council immediately, but by then, the creature might destroy countless more dreams. Despite her small size, she decided to follow it, carefully documenting its path and behavior. Her real challenge began when she noticed the dream eater heading toward the human village, where children's dreams were most vulnerable. Pip's wings trembled with determination as she formulated a plan. She might be tiny, but she understood dreams better than any other fairy in the realm. Following the creature required all of Pip's skill and courage. Her small size, which had always seemed a disadvantage, actually proved beneficial as she could hide in the smallest spaces behind leaves, within flower blossoms, and under mushroom caps while keeping the dream eater in sight. The most intense moment came when Pip witnessed the dream eater attempting to consume a particularly bright dream, one belonging to a young girl who wished to become a healer. The dream glowed with such pure intention that Pip couldn't bear to see it destroyed. Without thinking, she flew between them and the creature. To every owner's amazement, Pip began to glow with an intense light that seemed to come from within her very being. Every dream she had ever tended to, every wish she had carefully preserved, added to her radiance. The dream eater recoiled from the brightness, temporarily stunned by the unexpected defense. Pip's mind raced as she analyzed the situation. She noticed that the dream eater seemed weakest when exposed to the pure light of preserved dreams. Using this knowledge, she began to gather all the dreams she had collected over the years, creating a protective barrier of light and hope. However, maintaining this defense was exhausting for such a small fairy. Pip's wings ached and her glow began to flicker. Just when her strength was about to fail, she remembered something: crucial dreams grow stronger when shared. With the loss of her energy, she began to release the dreams she had protected, sending them back to their owners. As each dream returned home, it created a beacon of light in the village. Children who had forgotten their aspirations suddenly remembered them, and their renewed hope added to the growing brilliance. The dream eater found itself surrounded by an ever-increasing glow of pure dream energy. The creature thrashed and writhed, trying to escape the light, but Pip stood her ground. She understood now that her small size had never been a weakness. It had taught her to appreciate the power of even the tiniest dreams. With this revelation, her own light grew even stronger. The final confrontation came when Pip realized she needed to do more than just defend against the dream eater. She needed to help it understand the importance of dreams. Using her unique ability to communicate with dreams, she showed the creature the beauty and power of hopes and wishes. To everyone's surprise, the dream eater began to transform. As it was exposed to the pure light of dreams and Pip's compassion, its dark form slowly changed into something new, a creature that could help dreams grow stronger rather than consuming them. The transformation complete, what had once been the Dream Eater became the Dream Guardian, pledging to work alongside Pip to protect and nurture dreams rather than destroy them. Together, they created a new system for helping lost dreams find their way home. Word of Pip's bravery spread throughout the magical realm. The Fairy Council recognized that true strength comes in many sizes, and that courage and wisdom matter more than physical stature. They established a new tradition of choosing fairy guardians based on their hearts rather than their size. Pip continued her work as keeper of lost dreams, but now with renewed confidence and purpose. She trained other small fairies, showing them how their size could be an advantage in caring for the most delicate dreams. Under her guidance, a new generation of tiny fairy guardians emerged, each specializing in different types of dreams. Years passed, and Pip became known not as the smallest fairy, but as the one who had transformed the way dreams were protected. She established dream gardens throughout the forest where wishes could grow safely until they were ready to return to their owners. These gardens became sanctuaries where even the smallest hopes could flourish. Children in the village began to tell stories about the tiny blue light they sometimes saw in their windows at night, a brave little fairy checking on their dreams, ensuring they remained safe and strong. Parents noticed that their children's dreams became more resilient, less likely to fade even in difficult times. Pip's greatest legacy was the understanding that every dream, no matter how small, deserved protection and care. She taught both fairies and humans that the size of one's heart matters far more than physical stature, and that the smallest acts of kindness can create the biggest changes. The Whispering Woods became known as a place where dreams never truly died, where even the faintest wish could find its way back home, guided by a tiny fairy whose courage and compassion had changed the magical realm forever. And though Pip remained the smallest fairy, her impact on the world of dreams became legendary, proving that the greatest magic often comes in the smallest packages.